to me, the Tongs were a benevolent social order, and it also was a protective order of the Chinese population. But the women did not participate in the meetings or their dinners.
The tongs actually were formed rather to settle disputes among the Chinese people themselves, but not involving the Caucasians. And that's the reason why the tongs were actually formed.
For all the people with the same surnames, they go there and they pay dues, and then if they have any troubles, then they apply to the tong to intercede for them.
Oh.
Because the other guy might be a member of another tong.
The tong was on Bond Street in the middle of the block, but beautiful Chinese furniture, teak, chairs. And
they had the chairs on both sides. It was formal looking, and then in the front there, I think up at the museum, they have the tong, the stuff in the front there, and the setting of the tables and the hangings on there. And then they have the table in front there where they put the food to bisect.
Well, actually, the tongs here in Astoria were kind of a social club for the Chinese. We used to go to a lot of the dinners and parties at all the tongs.
There was a couple of dinners that we went, but they were fairly secretive. I would say you would maybe equate it to like the Masonic Lodge.
I remember Uncle Harvey used to say he got so tired of eating drumstick because when he went to those tong dinners they were giving, because he was a son, that they give him the drumstick and he got tired of eating drumsticks.
Yes, there was some violence.
Oh, yes.
One of Lum Quinn's relatives, the Lum Quinn that owned the grocery store there, one of his relatives was shot.
Dad, what happened? Someone got shot?
I think.
Yeah, someone got killed.
See, I don't think that's always been sort of a repressed subject.
More than one guy got shot or knifed, yeah.
I heard stories that there was somebody that was killed by one of the axe hatchet guys on, probably it was on the lot there just east of 6th and Bond.
When we were real young, my grandpa had a contract put out for him by the other tong. They got into a gambling war or something. So my grandpa had to go to New Orleans for about 6 months and hide out. And until the two tongs negotiated and said that you can come back now. They're not going to send a so-called hatchet man, after you. They put a contract out for him.
Only scary thing I remember about the tong was when I was very young. We would be in the house and with my dad, because they were after my dad, and so my mother had to go and tend to business, and then we would. I remember sitting on top of the stairs and watching my mother come home, and because we were all scared because the tong was after my dad. They would leave us alone, but they were after my dad. So my mother had to go outside, do business.
Chinatown was like a playground to us. Yeah, we had no idea who was killing who or who was after who. We just went ahead and enjoyed ourselves.
Well, they served a pretty good purpose because they took the place of some type of order that had to be taken care of in the Chinese community. Otherwise, it would have been constant battle between various groups that had different ideas. But the Tongs kind of settled those pretty well.
Do you remember